there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Rainbow Crush, where we are using red as our inspiration this month. 75% of our layout should be red. I'm also joining in the Speedy Scrapbooking hop over at Ginger's Corner. This is the sketch we are using, and I decided, because we are doing a primarily red layout, that I would just go to my scrap bin and pull out all of my red scraps. Well, a lot of my red scraps, let's be real. I didn't pull out all of them. The ones that veered a little bit too much towards the pinky red or the orangey red, I decided not to pull out. But I did pull out a bunch of the true red kind of scraps. And so I am just cutting them into rectangles because there are a lot of rectangles behind the photo in this particular layout, or this sketch. And so that's what I am starting with. The sketch is from Ginger's Corner. With this series, we were given 23 sketches that were exclusive to Ginger's Corner and this hop. And we were able to choose from there which sketches we wanted to use, and whatever day we wanted to go ahead and share those layouts. It didn't really matter which day, as long as we were happy to share with you guys. So here I am, happy to share with you. And I like this one because I love paper layering. This is not always the type of paper layering I do. I tend to usually do lots of layers behind a photo, but I do love this technique as well. And so I find it a lot of fun. And I've got two photos of my middle kid that I take care of on a carousel horse. If you watched on Monday, I had the older sister on her carousel horse in Monday's layout, and then I will also be sharing the little guy's photos on a carousel horse on Friday, and that layout is completely different. So it's a kind of a fun way to see three different ways to use very similar photos. The reason I chose to do the photos of this one today is because this horse has red on it. The other horse had, I believe, yellow on it, or blue, I don't know. Anyway, it was a yellow and blue layout. So I think it had yellow on it. But anyway, that was really what kind of drove my decision as to which one was going to be done today, because I knew I would be using the red today. This polka dot piece is a piece of acetate. It's really old. It is from Fancy Pants. It's a really old collection that had to do with, like, I think surfing and or beach type stuff. And so I decided to go ahead and pull that out. It is actually textured. It's like a flocked kind of a feel, or velvety. The polka dots are velvety in texture, and so I decided to go ahead and pull that out and use that as well, because it's red and it's been in my scrap bin for ages, and it's about time to go ahead and get it out of the scrapbook or scrap bin and into a layout and into an album. So I guess I could have actually trimmed out the piece that is still covered, but at this point, like I said, it's been in my stash for a very long time. I'm just happy to get it used and on a layout. I thought it also brought in a kind of fun feel to this layout, and the paper that has the florals on it has more of a cream background. I know a lot of people have a hard time combining cream and white. It doesn't bother me. I treat cream just like any other color. If I'm going to use it in one spot, I use it in multiple spots. In this case, I've got it in two spots going, in opposing directions, and I think that works out just fine. I think it also plays really nicely because the photo, the horse has so much cream on it. So that was kind of like the driving factor of actually going ahead and pulling out that paper. So I thought it works great with this particular set of photos. I am keeping this one really simple just because I've got a lot going on with all of those paper layers. I'm going to do my title, and it's going to be Good Times at Vasona, which is the park we were at. And then I will add a little bit of embellishing, but it's going to be relatively simple. So I did cut out this Good Times. This is a die, I want to say, you guys, I'm not sure where this die is from. I've had it in my stash for at least 10 years. So, yeah, I want to say it might be a tonic die, but I could be totally wrong on that. But I'm going to use it because it's been in my stash and I don't use it very often, but I thought it would be a perfect one for this particular layout. It's got a little bit of a fun font on it as well as a blocky font, so I thought I'd just play off of that and then pull out a set of dies that are from Tim Holtz and use those for the remaining portion of the title. While I do that, I wanted to remind you there are a bunch of people playing along with the Rainbow Crush series. This is a monthly series where we focus on usually one color per month, and your layout needs to be 75% that color. This is hosted by Tara over at the Paper Snob. You can also join her Facebook group. I'll put a link down below for that information, as well as the playlist of those people playing along. I'll also include a playlist for the Speedy Scrapbooking hop that is going on, or series that is going on, and you can also check that out over on Ginger's Corner on her Facebook group, so I'll put a link down below for that as well, so you'll get all of the information that you need to either participate or enjoy these series. So I did cut out 3 of those good times. Did I already say this? Oh my goodness, I've lost my train of thought because of pets. They've interrupted, and so I cut out 3 of those good times pieces and I layered them up just to give a little bit of added dimension. It's very subtle, but I really like it. So it is kind of like an older technique that a lot of card makers use on their sentiments, but it works on a layout as well. So, you know, most of your card making techniques are transferable to scrapbooking and vice versa if you're into doing both of those things. What was I doing there? I was holding that up for somebody to see because I was actually working on this while I was on a Zoom. So just showing somebody that I had made the whole thing and not even glued the whole thing down. Sometimes that happens, right? You get distracted. Anyway, this layout did come together rather quickly. And that is the whole point of the Speedy Scrapbooking series, is to use a sketch and just go ahead and put your layout together in a speedy fashion. I'm not saying rush or anything like that, but when you need a little help being creative, or you know, you don't have a lot of time to spend, but you want to get a layout done or something like that, sketch is a great way to start. It is also a great jumping off point. You don't have to follow a sketch exactly, and normally I don't follow a sketch exactly, so this is a rare, kind of, not, I wouldn't say a rare occasion, but you know, as I have been scrapbooking in later years, I follow them less and less, but I decided to go ahead and follow these ones a little bit closer to the T than what I normally do, and it works out totally fine. In case you're wondering where those pieces of embellishments came from, they are from the 49 and Market Spectrum Gardenia collection. It's a great collection with a lot of, I don't want to say primary colors, but a lot of colors that are represented as a primary color. So you get a rainbow of color, I guess is what I'm trying to say, even though they may not all be primary colors. You get a rainbow of color versus some of their other collections where you just get like, you know, a palette of oranges and yellows or something like that. Anyway, that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I would love for you to join me, and I do appreciate you taking the time to spend on my channel. I know you've got a lot of options, and I feel honored that you chose my channel today, so thank you for that. You can hit the bell for reminder notifications each time I release a video, and that is it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys again real soon. Bye-bye.